Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Bits. HBK, BOBR, not a fuck we coming.
Alright, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to the first episode of the Let's Talk About It podcast. I don't even know if that's going to be the name going forward, but it's the first thing I could think about it, and I can think of, and let's talk about it, right? But before we jump in, smash the like button, of course, sub if you're new here, road to 1,200 subs. We're currently sitting at about 1183 the last time I looked, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you guys could push me over there. And of course, hashtag OG or comment whatever you really want to. Let me know if you like podcasts and you want me to do more of these. I mean, let's face it, I'm probably going to do more of these. I would like to make these like a weekly thing, maybe like a Sunday thing, where it's a little slow, right? People are home. They want to throw on their headphones, put it on, press play. Don't even have to watch the video. I don't even think I'm going to have anything animation-wise. I think I'm just going to have a picture up of something, and all you have to do is just listen. So go ahead, pop your headphones on, and just enjoy my voice. I've been wanting to make like a long form thing to see if this is something I can do and see if people can enjoy. I know podcasts are very popular, and I listen to a lot of podcasts. Especially like during the pandemic is where it really picked up for me to start listening to podcasts, and I really enjoyed them. Now I need to listen to them while I work and everything, just to keep me focused. But yeah, I know doing the community Q&A. I did enjoy doing the community Q&A, but I know it didn't do as well as like my other videos, right? Like views wise or whatever, which is fine. I didn't expect it to do good. I even said it in that video. It's probably not gonna do that great, but it's okay. I know like the real ones are the ones who like listen to it, so I appreciate you guys. I know I'm mostly known for like My Hero content, so anytime I put any other content out, it's kind of a risk because YouTube is like, well, this is not what you typically post. So the algorithm is like, I don't know if we want to recommend this. People don't really watch this for you. But I'm going to keep trying different things, right? It's part of growing. You guys are absolutely killing it with the support. I love what My Hero has brought to me because, you know, let's face it, My Hero is what's grown the channel. And the community that we've built off of this game and my Discord and hitting 1,000 subs and doing a giveaway, that was so fun. But it's just amazing. But since we're talking about My Hero, let's go ahead and let's talk about the game. The game is in a rough spot right now. I'm not somebody that defends games or whatever. When people tell me that they want to quit, I'm usually the first one to say, go ahead, quit. You know, it's not my job to defend the game. I love the game. I very much still have fun playing the game. But even I know it's slow. You know, I've even been trying to like, you know, oh, well, wait, they're working on World Hero Mission, movie stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's good to skip. And don't get me wrong, reruns are good. You know, it helps new players come in and be able to summon on the units that they don't have because they started later, right? So I get the rerun process, right? The content process is what I don't get. Like, I don't understand how they just don't come up with new content, or I don't know. Like, I don't want to be hard on them because I know like making these games is hard. Like, I play other games, and Marvel Strike Force is one that I used to like follow heavy, and I still play. I still play that game. But like I used to like follow the developer videos and all that, and they used to, you know, they said that, hey, one character is a 5-month process, right? So it takes 5 months from the beginning to the end to finish a character. So I know that these games aren't easy to make. That's why I try not to come at them. But I know a lot of people are saying that the War Hero stuff is the make it break it for them. If they don't provide the hype, then they're gonna quit, right? But also, I said today, even on stream, I don't think there's really much hype on the War Hero stuff. I think people are just using it as an excuse to, you know, to hold on. The people that want to quit already, and it could be even a good celebration, but I think people are still gonna quit just because they want to quit. They're kind of just lying to themselves at this point, right? And it also doesn't help that other YouTubers like bash the game, right? I'm not gonna say any names, but you know who they are. If you play this game heavy, you know who they are. That, you know, one week they'll hype up the game, then the next week, not even next week, the next day, they'll make a video one day where it's hyping it, then the next day is just trashing it. It's crazy, right? But yeah, I like the game. I hope the War Hero stuff is great. I'm gonna summon, right? Good content. People like summon videos. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna go for the 3 characters. Probably gonna go for 1 copy of each, unless one of them is just absolutely broken and I have to go for them. Then we'll see. All right. I didn't plan on going as far as I did for Rhodey, but they started giving me Rhodey, and they was just like, "Yeah, you might as well just go for Breakthrough 3." And they almost were nice enough to even give me an extra to go for Breakthrough 4, but we'll see. But yeah, the game is slow. I really wish it released more content. Hopefully, we can just get flooded with a bunch of stuff, and we'll see what happens, right? But I do want to comment on the movie, though, right? The movie was fantastic. I don't know if you had a chance to see the movie, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm definitely not gonna spoil anything, but the movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. Sipping on some coffee too, so you might hear that. But this is long form content, right? It's a podcast. You're gonna hear everything. It's probably gonna be no editing. I'm just gonna let it play. But yeah, the War Heroes movie. I went on opening day Friday, which is yesterday at the time of this recording. I'm recording this on Saturday night, actually right before Lions Show, like an hour before Lions Show starts. So I went at 12:50 p.m. my time, Eastern time. I went over to an RPX movie theater for Regal. Good thing I was already part of the Regal app, so I was able to collect 1,000 coins or whatever. Hopefully, I get the 2,500 coins that you get for going on the opening weekend. Apparently, you're supposed to wait for an email to come within 5 days, so we'll see, right? We'll see. Supposed to be in my email, so I'm gonna check my email faithfully every day to try to get that 2,500 coins. But the movie is a good combination of action and storytelling. You can always tell that they always have a good budget on movies, right? Compared to the anime when you just see the fight scenes and how epic they are. And like the stealth suits were amazing, right? I love the way the stealth suits looked on them. The only critique I would have is I wish they wore the suits longer. That's the only thing I would say on that is I really wish that they wore the suits longer because they were just so dope. They look so cool in them suits. But I get it. You got to put them back in their can, and it probably takes longer for the animation since they're like really black suits. It probably a lot of ink and all that stuff. I get it, right? Um, but Rhodey is a phenomenal character. I really enjoyed the character Rhodey and Pino. They're really he's a really awesome character. His background story to the comedic relief that he has, especially like him and Deco, just the little things that they do that are pretty funny. His backstory is great. Makes you really feel for him. He's just a good character, you know. Very good character. I hope that he is brought to the series. I did hear somebody say in Discord or chat or something I don't remember. They said that they're thinking about adding him to the series, which would be cool. A lot of people agree with me that Rhodey is a really good character. He's something or a character that they should add to like the main canon story and everything. Very good, very good character. The villains in there, I did like the main villain, the last guy that they fight, right? I also like I forget her name, but the one with the arrow, the archer. If you've seen the movie or you're gonna go see the movie, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But the archer, she's wearing the green with the hood. I think she was a really dope character too. I really like her design and her quirk and how they made her. Very dope character. The other guy was okay. The big guy, what I think he had like a yellow hat or mask or something like that. I don't know. His quirk was like he was throwing like these big boulders or something. I don't know. When you see the movie, you know who I'm talking about if you've seen the movie or not. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was just a really good movie. If you're a My Hero fan, if you're an anime fan, just go watch it, man. It's really good. Go get the movie theater experience. I know a lot of people were gonna wait for it to come out on one of those, websites or whatever for leaks or whatever. And I get it. I'm probably gonna watch it on one of those websites too. But if you can, go watch it in the movie theater. I understand if you're uncomfortable with COVID or anything. I get it. This is the first movie I've seen in a movie theater since before the pandemic. Pretty sure the last movie I went to go see in the movie theater was probably Endgame, I want to say. I don't even remember. It's been so long. But if you do go to the movie theater, make sure you ask them for a booklet. I definitely almost forgot to ask for a booklet. So make sure you ask. It's like a manga style. It's pretty cool. I didn't go through the whole thing, but it has a lot of like artwork and them like coming up with the characters and drawings like that. Looks like there's a lot of backstories and stuff you can read. It's pretty cool. Definitely cool. I recommend checking it out, grabbing your booklet, grab some popcorn, go hang out with family, friends, or whatever. Being stuck in the house or whatever, it was nice to get out. I did go by myself, right? Did go by myself, but it was a matinee show in 1250. The movie theater was real chill. Wasn't a lot of people in there. I'm pretty sure people were still in school or still working. So I didn't have to worry about people being like next to me. Had my social distancing. The chairs were recliner. It was an RPX like 4D style, so they played. You had like mist and smoke, and then the chairs would move around. So it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It's not my first time being in like a 4D theater, but that was my first time watching an anime in a 4D theater. So you felt everything. And yeah, it was really dope. Really, really dope. So go check it out. I recommend checking it out, or wait for the leak, whatever you want to do. But like I said, it was nice for me to get out the house. I've been stuck at home for so long because now since the pandemic started, about like 3 months after, I want to say maybe July or October. No, September. It was around August, September when I started working from home. The year of the pandemic, 2020, and I just really been home since. I mean, we all know how the lockdowns were, right? Just stuck at home, and now I'm still stuck at home. Really, I mean, I can get out there more, but to be honest with you guys, I don't really know a lot of people. And I know I've talked about this on stream before, right? But maybe you missed it. But so I moved about a year before the pandemic started, and I really didn't get a chance to like meet people because this is what happened was. Let me get a sip here. So what happened is I moved down. I was supposed to be a general manager for a restaurant, right? I did 12 years as a general manager back where I used to live, and now back up in Jersey. And I was transferring. I was supposed to be a general manager where I currently live at, and it didn't pan out. I didn't like it. It was totally different than what I was used to. You're set in your ways for 12 years, and then when you go try to do something else, even if it's with the same company, but it's different styles, it's just not the same. And it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks when I was like a top manager and I was getting all the rewards and everything, all the awards and winning everything. And for people to tell me, no, this is how we do it, and that your way works, just didn't pan out. So then I pretty much spent the whole year just bouncing around. It was kind of crazy, right? I've never been in a position, 12 years, I've never been in a position where I didn't have a job and bouncing around and going from job to job to try to find something I like. It was weird. I wasn't used to that. But one thing I will say is being a general manager, me interviewing people, is I know what people look for in interviews. So I was knocking interviews out the park. I was just getting jobs I didn't like. And I tried everything, man. I tried a different restaurant. I tried sales. I tried being on the phone all day. I tried AAA. I tried so much stuff. But right now I'm doing, I'm a licensed Medicare specialist. So I work from home. I don't even have to talk to anybody, honestly. I do a lot of like back office work. And when I say back office work, I mean like I literally just answer emails and stuff like that and just help people through that kind of stuff and just chilling, honestly. My job is really easy. I work 9 to 5:30. I wake up at 8 in the morning every day, make my coffee, sit down behind the computer, play a couple games, check stuff out, see if there's anything new going on, pop up Discord, check anything there. might be watching anime or watch a YouTube video waiting to go in. Unless it's Wednesday and I need to summon and record, then I'm recording and editing before I start my shift. But yeah, around 9 o'clock, clock in, start working. If it's slow, I'll either play a game on my phone or watch an anime or watch a show on Netflix or watch a movie, put out my tablet. The only thing is, what sucks is I have to, if I want to play on my computer a game, I have to kind of hide it because they can kind of see my screen with the program that we use and one of the programs running. But other than that, if I do it a certain way, I'm pretty good with like this little techie stuff. I know how to get around it, but it's chill, man. It's really chill. That's why I'm able to talk to you. Like in Discord, I'm able to answer you guys. And if you see me like in the game or whatever, that means work is slow and I'm getting paid to watch anime or to play on my phone. It's kind of crazy. I wish I had my PC sooner. Like I wish I got my PC early in the pandemic. When everyone was home, I feel like I probably could have grew more. A lot of channels grew and everyone was stuck home and we were forced to watch stuff. So I feel like I could have grew more, but I also was on Twitch and Twitch didn't treat me too well. It was okay. You know, there's some people that definitely follow me from Twitch to YouTube, right? But not a lot. I did struggle on Twitch a lot. YouTube has been such like a blessing. Like moving over to YouTube, I wish I did it sooner. It's gonna be cool because it's gonna get a lot of features that Twitch has. Like you're gonna be able to raid, you're gonna be able to gift memberships. Like, you know, Twitch has like gifting subs, which is cool because if somebody's generous enough to say, "Oh, I'm gonna give 5 subs to your community," well, people that can't afford to become a member can randomly become a member, and then after their membership ends, they can choose to keep it or not. And I know, membership is only $4.99, but I get it. Some people can't afford it. I get it. Some people are kids. They don't have money. I get it. But it's cool that even for that 1 month, they get the little badge, they get the emojis or whatever. It helps out the channel. Great ways to support, But like I tell my community all the time, don't worry if you can't donate. Don't worry if you can't become a member. Just watch my videos. Like that, hit the like button, sub if you're new here, watch my ads. All of those things are free and they support me, right? You don't have to spend anything to do none of that, and you're still helping me. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to see those changes come to YouTube, to see if helps me grow. It's supposed to make a whole gaming section too, I think, like just make it a separate thing. But we'll see. I know I saw videos on that today. So that's pretty exciting. I know creators have been fighting for that, especially because YouTube has been taking a lot of the Twitch creators, right, and signing them over to YouTube. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? So we talked about My Hero. We talked a little bit about myself. Let's talk about Slime. The new Slime game is pretty cool, right? I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, and I still kind of don't know, honestly. I do want to give it a fair shot, like 1 or 2 weeks. It's very free-to-play friendly from what I've seen so far. I don't think there's anything you can't handle as long as you grind the game. It looks like even if you spend money, you're going to have to grind the game anyway, right? But it looks like it's just just farm. As long as you're actively farming, you should be able to beat everything, it looks like. So far, right? And even I've asked other people in my chat and everything, and they say the same thing. There's a lot of people that play the My Hero game that's playing the Slime game too with me. And they're saying they're spenders on My Hero, but on the Slime game, we're free to play, and they don't even feel like they have to spend, and they're farther than me, right? I also have heard a lot of people aren't happy with the game, There's people that they're not happy that there's no multiplayer. There's no PvP. They don't like that it's just basically you log on, you just hit auto, and that's it. There's no competition. So it's not for everybody, right? If you haven't tried it yet and you've been thinking about trying it, if you're somebody that likes like a chill game, laid back, you'd like the anime. I like the graphics. I think that it looks like a clean game. I know some people say that the graphics are ass. I don't think they're ass. I think they look good, especially if you adjust your player. Like I play on BlueStacks beta. I turned up the frames. I did have it at 60 frames. Now I have it at 200 frames a second to try to give it more of that thing, more of that polished look. It looks a little bit better. It does have a little bit glitches, right? But that's just because of the PC version, so you don't get like the animations for the summons and stuff. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, I like it so far. I don't have to spend money. I can just play it. It's a good backup game, right? Like going back to me working and it's slow. It's a good game to throw on, play a little bit, leave it on auto, check Discord. It's a good game in that sense for me. And that's how I play a lot of my games. A lot of my games are time killers for me, right? I play a lot of games. I play Marvel Strike Force, which I'm actually been having fun with that game now that I don't spend money on that game. I used to spend money. I stopped spending in March of this year. I don't spend on that game anymore, but the alliance that I was on was a very try-hard alliance, right? And since I wasn't spending, I wasn't keeping up as much with what they wanted to do. And also, you know, My Hero came out. My YouTube channel started popping. I don't have time to put into that game. So if you want to be a tryhard in that game, you have to put a lot of time into it. It demands a lot of time. It's not like other games like, you know, My Hero, you can get everything done quick and log out. Technically Slime too, you can log in, get everything done, log out. Not that game. That game requires you to log in multiple times of the day. It's almost mandatory. And you spend hours on that game throughout the whole day, like multiple times. So I couldn't do that anymore. So they didn't kick me out, but they kind of insinuated it, right? You can kind of tell that your time is over, right? Because like I remember I even said, well, I can go to a casual alliance. I just can't yeah, do that. It was like, oh, you can kind of tell that was the way that they wanted it, but they didn't want to say it. So I kind of just let myself out, which is fine. They were a good group of guys. I doubt any of them are listening to this anyway. But they were a good group of guys, right? But now that I'm in a casual alliance, they don't bother me. I log in whenever I want. I do whatever I want. As long as I do, there's a raiding feature in there where you gotta raid with your alliance. As long as I get that stuff done, that's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. So yeah, I've been enjoying that game a lot again. I log into Dokkan and log out. I log into 7Ds. I play a little bit of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, which sucks because I really thought that game was going to be something that I was going to be like really heavy into. I think that's why I still log in, because I really I like the 70s anime, right? And I was super hardcore into 7 Deadly Sins the first 6 months. I was spending money trying to keep up with people. I was in the top ranks of PvP and everything. Then it just got to the point where it was like, okay, every festival unit, if you miss them, you're out of the meta. You know, I don't know. It was just becoming too demanding on money. Like usually with games, with gacha games, you can spend till you get to a certain account. There's a certain moment you don't have to spend anymore. Dokkan, I haven't spent in 4 years, and my account can still handle everything. Anything new that they put out, I can log in and still kick ass. That game, you kind of have to keep up with the metas. And I still play it. I still log in and get my 50 gems a week, and I summon on festival units, right? And if I get the festival unit, they probably have me for that week. I'll probably play because I want to test out the new festival unit, play around for a week, and then I eventually get bored and just go back to just logging in once a week. Not once a week, I log in daily. Play PvP like once a week just to make sure I get my 50 gems. And that's it. I play Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest, I play 15 minutes a day. That game is very free-to-play friendly and doesn't require no time at all. You can put more time into it if you really want to try hard, but you don't really have to. You can get everything done in about 15-20 minutes. Your account progresses. I haven't spent anything in that game. I enjoyed the game. It's a game I streamed it once, and It didn't do that well, so that's why I haven't really streamed it again. But I still play it. Still a cool game. It's in the rotation. I played Demon Slayer. I haven't played in a couple days because I've been into slime. And I felt bad. I was supposed to stream Demon Slayer this week, but I haven't. I'll have to squeeze in a stream next week, hopefully. Maybe. War Hero stuff is coming out. I might not be able to stream it next week either. I'm definitely going to stream it whenever they drop the new stuff, though. Whenever we get the 2 demons, Akaza and Rui. Tenjin's also been leaked, too. Not leaked. Well, I guess leaked. I don't know. Some cool characters I want to check out. It kind of sucks, though, because if you're not into PvP, the game is just done for you after you're done story. Right? I haven't even finished everything in story. Like I finished the story, but all the extra stuff, I didn't even go in and do that stuff. I just play PvP now when I log in. It's basically PvP, that's it. If you don't like PvP, the game's done in 1 or 2 days. You're done. So that kind of sucks, right, for non-PvP players, but it's fun. It's fun. I like the visuals. They nailed it. Looks beautiful, right? It's great. I was going to pick up the Guardians game, but I don't know. I don't know how it would do. I don't know if people will be interested into that. My community feels like it's like an anime community, which is fine. I love anime. So I don't know if like they like Marvel. If you guys like Marvel. If you guys wouldn't care. I mean, technically I shouldn't care if people like it or not. I should just do whatever I want, right? But I also got to think numbers wise, right? Because now I am a YouTube partner now, I got to make sure I do what's right for the channel, make sure the channel grows. So kind of, you got to be strategic with what you do once you become a partner, because you don't want to make sure you keep going in the right direction, right? And like things like the community Q&A and this is probably not going to do well at all. Like this podcast, this is more for fun. If it does great, cool, awesome. But if it doesn't, I am not expecting it to. But yeah, the Guardians game looks really good. I don't know if I want to pick it up at full price. I might wait. We'll see. I'm looking forward to like the Spider-Man game and the Wolverine game. God of War. Those games are gonna be awesome. And those are like there's certain games that I don't care if people watch me or not. I'm gonna play them and stream them because for whoever does are people that really want to see it and are gonna watch. But there's just certain games I just don't care if I don't get viewership. That's how I felt with Demon Slayer. Like the first couple days, I didn't care if people watch me or not. I was gonna stream it because I was gonna play it regardless. But now after that, first stream did good. The second one didn't do so good for Demon Slayer. I was surprised because the second one was the one that had the Rengoku stuff. You know what I mean? The Mugen Train arc. So I was surprised that the second one didn't do good. The first one did good, but the second one didn't do that good. So it's weird. It's also like, I don't know what time zones are best because everyone's all around the world in my community. So it's kind of hard to help make everybody able to watch, right? But I try my best. I can only stream at what works for me. Also, if you made it this far into the podcast, I know there was people asking about what's the maintenance. I know people are thinking we're getting War Hero stuff or whatever. If you read the tweet, the maintenance literally says it's for the daylight. Like they're fixing the times because of the daylight savings. And getting that ready. Pretty sure it's next Sunday. I don't think it's this Sunday. I Googled it earlier when I saw the tweet come across. It says it's next Sunday is when the time changes. It's going to get a little darker earlier, right? More light in the morning, but darker in the afternoon. I know when I was up north, it would get dark around 4 p.m. Very depressing, especially when I work like a second shift. I would go in, the sun was going down already. I would leave. So basically, I would start work when it's dark. I would leave when it's dark. Oh, man. It was very depressing. Very depressing. But yeah. Oh, man. It's awesome. I've been talking for almost 30 minutes now. It doesn't even feel like it. Like I said, I don't even know how long this was going to go. I'm just kind of talking. But yeah, we talked about the slime game. We talked about my hero. I am curious to see the One Piece game. I don't know when that's coming. The One Piece Fighting Path is the one that I really want to play next. And it's crazy because I've never seen One Piece, but all the videos I've seen are just so cool, man. So cool. It looks like, I don't know, it just looks like it's going to be good. And I know it's performing well. That's the thing. So I'm surprised it's not. I think it's going to be early next year. I just don't. There's no way they don't make that game go global. Because if like there's websites where you can look up to see how games are doing and how much they're making. That game is kicking butt right now and how much money they're making. You know? And it'd be crazy if it doesn't come global soon. Just crazy. There's no way it doesn't come global. I've been thinking about watching. If somebody out there is listening, if you can send me like a guide or whatever, like a speed guide. I don't have time to watch 1,000 episodes. There's no way. I'm still struggling to finish and catch up on Slime. You know, it's just hard. It's hard to find the time sometimes, especially like making content, working, trying to freaking go to the gym. There's just not enough time in the day sometimes. I wish days were like 30 hours long, not 24. Sometimes 24 just doesn't feel enough, especially when you give 8 hours of your life to a job. You know what I mean? It's crazy. 8 hours you sleep, 8 hours goes to a job, and then the rest of the time, figure it out. Which means you have 8 hours to yourself. You can take out, I don't know, it only takes me like 10, 15 minutes to eat. So times that by 3. That's another, what, 45 minutes, we'll say? It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I feel like, well, sometimes I wish, I pray that YouTube like could just take off for me, because I would love to be my own boss and not have to worry about working, you know, for the man or clocking in or any of that. I would love to just be my own boss and make money for me, right? I mean, everybody that starts YouTube, that's a dream, right? Dream. And it's possible. It's possible. It's just what you got to put into it, you know? I wish I could upload more videos. I stream a lot because sometimes I don't have time to make videos. Or even right now with the current game that I make the most content on, which is My Hero. It's kind of hard to make content on a game that doesn't add content, right? So there's only so much stuff I can do. That's why I just stream it, because at least the streams turn into videos, you know? And they play ads, right? They play ads for you to get into the stream, so make money off of that. But I really wish I can like consistently put videos up too. At least the streams turn into videos and they consistently up. So that helps. Halloween is tomorrow. I don't even know if kids are trick-or-treating. Is that even the thing with the pandemic? Like, do kids still trick-or-treat? I miss trick-or-treating. I was just talking about this with my my cousin the other day. I was just like, man, do you remember when you used to walk around and just walk everywhere with a pillowcase and just stuff it with candy? It was amazing. I remember being so young and just walk, and like trick-or-treating was at night. Like now they try to do trick-or-treating during the day, because I get it, people are unsafe. But back in the day, we did not care. Our parents would just be like, yeah, make sure you get back by 8 or 9, whatever. We just walking around in the dark, costumes on, just trick-or-treating. Missed it. Sometimes I wish I can go back to when I was a kid, man. Life was so much simpler. Don't grow up. Don't rush to grow up, people. If you're still young, do not rush. I am so mad at myself for saying I can't wait to grow up. Now that I'm a grown up, I'm just like, bruh, why? Things hurt. Things hurt when you wake up. You sleep wrong. Your day is messed up. It just sucks, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Don't rush to grow up if you're a kid. Enjoy your youth, man. Enjoy your youth. Have fun. Once you grow up and start having to pay bills, it just sucks. It just sucks. But yeah. I think that's all I got. I think once I get to a point where I start running out of stuff to talk about and I'm just kind of rambling on, I think it's time to let it go, right? This is my first one, like I said. Test run podcast. Hey, comment down below if you made it this far. Comment down below tacos with guacamole. I'm just curious to see who actually listens to the end. Comment down below. Of course, like if you haven't yet, right? I mean, like it. You might as well like it. If you made it this far, sub to the channel and let me know what you thought. Just something you would like me to do weekly, maybe. I know the community Q&A, we're gonna try to do that twice a month. I'm gonna try twice a month. I'm gonna see how many questions I get for the next Q&A. If they're not enough, then I'll push it to just once a month. I gotta see. It all depends on the feedback from you guys and what questions you give me, and if I even get new questions, right? Not everybody answered the poll the last time. You know, I have over 1,000 subs, but let's be real, not everybody participates in things, right? And that's fine. I love you guys. I love you, the subs that I do have, and I love my community. You know what? But before I end, I just want to say you guys are amazing, right? It's really touching when you guys say, Rob, your streams and your content make my day better, right? Or I was in a dark place today, and watching you has just got me out of that place. It's just things like that are just like the best compliment you can give someone that does this, because it's like knowing that I impact somebody's life, especially somebody like myself who struggles with anxiety and is, you know, depression and all that. It is so amazing to hear that, because I get it. You know, I get it. There's people I watch that gets me out of ruts, so I know that feeling. You know? So thank you. Thank you for the people that tell me things like that. Thank you for the support, the memberships people joining the memberships, people subbing, people telling me nice words, how they love my content. You guys are amazing. You don't know how much my heart fills up with joy when you guys tell me things like that. I just love it. I love this community we're building, and it's only going to get stronger. I feel it. I can feel it. It's just going to get stronger and bigger. And don't worry, the real ones know I will never forget about you if I ever get to that point. Please don't change your names. It's hard to keep up with you guys as it is, because you guys got different names everywhere. But if I ever do blow up, you guys, the real ones, you guys, I will never forget about you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you enjoyed. I don't, how long was this? Almost 38 minutes. Amazing. But yeah, enough rambling. I will catch you in the next one. This is gonna be released on Sunday, so I'll catch you in the stream. I love you guys. Stay safe and stay blessed, and peace.